TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Megan Anderson inside Memorial Hall tonight for the Phoenix tournament. Appreciate you joining us live here on Access TV. Belenchia going to work early here with about a 7-strike combo there. Closes the distance. Our clock here brought to you by Juju Me. Fight premature aging with Juju Me's high-grade Juju Bees, the ultimate unknown superfood. Use code Invicta FC for 10% off. Granados not able to get that takedown, but now trying to lock up the head of Belenchia. Fighting here in the clinch. Granados able to get a takedown here. See if she can secure it. And she does, now setting up here inside.
That really speaks to her confidence. You know, she said, I know that she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but I have a purple belt, and I train with some very, very good grapplers.
Nice adjustment here by Belenchia, who's in the half guard here of Granados.
Belenchia really came alive at the beginning of this round, and now she's coming alive on the ground here.
You know, that initiative, it needs to be pushed because 5 minutes, not a lot of time to work. And now going to work is Belenchia on the back here of Granados.
And this is where she wants to be. This is where she can do her best work. And, you know, she's doing a beautiful job with the transition to the back, except she's need to be a little bit careful because Granados is, you know, trying to kind of get her heavy over the head so she's able to kind of shuck her off a little bit and reverse position. But, you know, Belenchia doing a really good job of keeping those hooks engaged and really just riding the back very well.
And you can see she's very fast when she tries to sink in there, the rear naked choke. She hasn't quite gotten it in there yet, but she's looking for it. She really wants this finish.
She's setting it up really well, Julie, and it's just showcasing her experience in the grappling.
Trying to lock up this choke here is Belenchia. A lot of time to work, 3 minutes remaining here.
She's not quite under the chin, but she's putting a lot of pressure on the chin there.
Which you can finish from this position. If you look at somebody like Damian Maia, he does a really good job of finishing a rear naked choke without actually putting the arm underneath the chin. So it is doable, you just have to get the right angle.
And I have to say, I admire the way Granados keeps her legs moving independently of her defense on her feet. Like, she's already back on her feet. She was able to use her feet to kind of switch her position, and while she was still defending against that choke.
Back at space, a little under halfway yet to go here in this fight, and closing the distance once again is Belenchia back in the clinch.
And Belenchia had an idea that she wanted to come in here and get quick finishes too, and you can see that's very much on her mind. Granados, though, she fights with a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and she said she does kind of end up being a slow starter at times, and it looks like she's back on her feet and she's ready to turn it up.
These athletes just throwing punches here with 2 minutes left in this round.
Oh, beautiful right hand there by Granados.
Granados not rattled at all by being taken down and controlled. She's very much in this fight, and Belenchia is as well coming forward again with more strikes.
It seems as though her hands have slowed down just a bit, Belenchia's, but nice adjustment there by grabbing the head and throwing on the inside. Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Knockdown there by Belenchia. Granados back to her feet for the time being, 90 seconds left.
I think Belenchia's strikes are just a little more crisper down the center, whereas Granados is kind of swinging a little wide with those big hooks, and I think that's where she's getting caught a little bit. You know, she's getting caught with those straight punches down the center while she's trying to swing wide with those hooks. But she's also hitting a lot of those punches herself.
And Belenchia does have pro boxing experience. You can kind of see that the way she's setting up those shots, and she's really tilting her head. Well, she was earlier. It's in one spot right now.
The corner of Granados urging her, Angela Hill saying, you know, throw more. Don't just throw one and done.
And this is really showcasing, when we spoke with Belenchia earlier on this week, she planned to go out all out for the 5 minutes and just worry about the next round if it came to that. She just plans to go out and give everything in that round, and that's exactly what we're seeing her doing. She's constantly walking forward, she's going for the takedown, she's throwing a lot of strikes, but Granados is not backing down. She is standing in the pocket and trading, and this is absolutely insane. Both of them just swinging for the fences.
We've got a fight, 20 seconds left in this quarterfinal here between Marisa Messer-Belenchia and Paulina Granados. Inside the clinch, final 10 seconds here of the round. Ooh. There you go, 5 minutes in the books between these atomweights. Paulina Granados was game. Marisa Messer-Belenchia, she knew what her game was, and she employed that plan very well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after one 5-minute round, we go to the judges, and again, we have a split decision. Moving on to the semifinals tonight of the Atomweight tournament from Connecticut, Marisa Spider Monkey Belenchia.